I bet you have a special favorite teacher that you remember with particular fondness or respect. I know I do. Her name was Miss Ruth Jones, and she taught me in the third grade. I was 8 years old. She was what we referred to in those days as an old maid school teacher, having never married, and she channeled all her energy and her resources into teaching school and Sunday school to little people. I remember we sweated through the basics of arithmetic and spelling, and I did okay in all those things. And as a matter of fact, she said that I probably would be a doctor because my handwriting looked a lot like a doctor's handwriting since it was so hard to read. Well, what I'm most indebted to her for was the introduction she gave me to the wonders of reading. Now, I'd gone through the see Dick run stuff in the second grade, and my reading was still pretty disjointed and unexciting until I got in Miss Ruth's class. And then one day she told us that she had a special treat for us because she was going to introduce us to a whole new world. And she pulled out a book that wasn't a textbook. And she told us to just relax and listen. The book was The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. And she read a chapter of it each day to us until we finished it. She used different voices for the different characters in the book and put some drama into parts where it was needed. And things just clicked into place for me. All those books in the library, I realized, had stories in them, many as exciting as Tom Sawyer, and I needed to find out what they were. My life changed that year, and reading has been a crucially important part of my life ever since. Now, years ago, when my own son was about 8, I happened to be in my old hometown around lunchtime, so I drove out to the old elementary school and went in. And I was amazed to find out that Miss Ruth was still there, still teaching in that same room. And I took her to lunch. And she not only remembered me, she remembered where I sat, the fact that I had a brother and a sister, and it was remarkable. You know, I thanked her for what she had done for me, and we shared a lot of memories and a lot of laughter. If you had a teacher like that, and they're still around, I'd encourage you to look them up and thank them. I guarantee you they'd love to hear from you, and you'll feel a whole lot better if you let them know how special they were to you. I know I did. Well, of course, Miss Ruth's gone now, but I bet that if heaven has a class of little third graders, Miss Ruth is there teaching and loving it. I'm Jim Ritchie. I'll see you again next time.